Hey, it's Jacqueline here. And as you've likely already heard by now, the Bank of Canada did slash those rates. So there's been a lot of anticipation leading up to yesterday on exactly what the Bank of Canada would do when it comes to interest rates. And I'm very pleased to share that they did in fact cut them to 4.5%. And again, that's following the back of another cut that we saw happen in June. So with that anticipation has come speculation. How is this going to impact our local real estate market? And is this going to finally be a little bit of that jump start that the market so desperately needs in Northumberland? So I wanted to check in, give a little bit of insight on exactly how those changes impacted the market last month and what we're anticipating seeing for the remainder of the summer into this year. So really important to understand in terms of last month, as I said, we did see an interest rate cut, and a lot of people were hoping that that would help in terms of infuse some more energy into the market. The challenge is that it did certainly change the market, but instead of buyers running out there, we actually were inundated with new listings. So in one single month in Northumberland County, we actually saw an 81% increase in the number of new listings. Again, over 80% of new inventory coming to the market can only be described as a tsunami of houses coming to the MLS system. Alongside that, we didn't see the type of uptake that we were hoping to from purchasers either. We actually saw the opposite of that with an 11% decrease in the number of purchases in the month of June. So again, not exactly the results that a lot of people were looking for, but there's actually good reason and logic behind why that happened. Over the last 2 years, as we all know, we've experienced a pretty tough market in Northumberland. As last year, we saw a 13% decrease in the number of sales, and we also saw a pretty big decrease in the average sale price. So as a result of that, there's a whole grouping of people out there who were not able to sell their homes or were not able to sell their homes for the pricing that they wanted. As a result of that, there's been a lot of people sitting on the sidelines waiting for the market to come back. So what did we see? We saw a lot of people waiting, and when those interest rates got cut last month, we saw a bunch of homes get listed as a result of that. Again, what does that then lead to? The challenge of continuous supply and demand is that during the month of June, we saw a significant supply of oversaturation in our market, and the lack of demand did put a lot of downward pressure on housing prices. Now, again, another good number to be aware of is how this has impacted the market overall. So again, year to date, so far this year, we've seen a total of 894 homes sell in Northumberland. Again, all of Northumberland County, we're sitting at just under 900 homes sell in total, which is actually a 30% decrease from where we were this time last year. And again, that's coming off the back of 2023, which we saw a 13% decrease. So again, very sluggish sales the last year and a half to 2 years in Northumberland County. And on the flip side of that, we have been experiencing an unprecedented number of homes on the market. Currently speaking, we're sitting at 713 active listings, which represents roughly 4 months of inventory. And what does that mean in lamest terms? That means that for every home on the market, if we don't see new homes come to the market, based on our current rate of sales, it's going to take roughly 4 months for the market to absorb those new listings. So again, we're very much still in a buyer's market out there in Northumberland. Now, of course, what does this mean if you're on the market right now? As I've said before, it's a tough market out there. I cannot demonstrate enough or explain enough the importance of being priced effectively if your home is on the market. If you're going to be listing your home in Northumberland or any market, you need to make sure that you're priced effectively. You market that home to the best of your capabilities or your agent's capabilities, obviously. And again, the way in which your home presented is so important right now. Do keep in mind that we have a significant amount more homes for sale than we do have buyers buying them. And again, are we going to see a positive impact on those interest rates? Yes, I think it is going to help in terms of seeing some homes finally start to sell and a little bit of an uptake in the market. But the really important thing to always keep in mind is that we are coming off a very slow, unprecedentedly high amount of homes on the market with a lack of sales. So it's going to take some time to see the market come back to that. Again, we have to start seeing these homes sell. We have to start seeing people get out there and buy before we start to see a positive impact in the market. So if you're waiting and you're hoping that this is the final hallelujah and the market is going to spring back, I do have to express some caution and be a bit of the bearer of bad news that it is not going to change overnight. Like we saw with the interest rates, we ended up seeing the interest rates increase 10 times over the period of a little bit over a year. That is such a high number in terms of the amount of times that those interest rates went up, as well as the impact that had on consumer purchasing power. Therefore, it's going to take time for the market to come back, and we aren't likely to see those 2021 pandemic pricing anytime soon. Now, when it comes to us and what we're doing here in Northumberland, we are trying to do everything as a team to continue to make sure that our listings are top of mind and our sellers' homes are selling. So shameless plug, if you're looking in the Northumberland County area, keep your eyes peeled because you are going to be seeing this flyer hit your mailbox soon. This is just one example of the many things that we're doing here at Team Pennington to ensure that our marketing is being done, and we are investing significantly. We've doubled our marketing budget to ensure that our clients' homes are top of mind. And if you're out there a buyer looking to buy in Northumberland, let's be honest, you've only got one place to look. Check out JacquelinePennington.com and our listings. They're the best listings out there in Northumberland, and you're definitely going to want to see them if you want to move to the area. So till next time, take care and stay safe.